Okay, guys, today we'll start from the advanced labs. Okay, and actually, there is a lab before this that is getting started with Vertex AI. It is already completed in the beginners module. You can just go through that and complete that one. Okay, we'll be starting from this vector search and embeddings course. In this, the lab getting started with vector search and embeddings. Okay, now just start our lab. Okay, guys, let's start with this setup. Yeah, we have already completed this setup. Okay, and now this will start with creating a Vertex AI workbench that can be seen here in the Vertex AI. Go to this workbench, in the notebooks, go to this workbench. Here, click on create new. Okay, don't change the instance name, keep it as it is. And we need to change this region to US Central 1 and zone to US Central 1A. So they're already in the region and zone in the mentioned lab. So just keep it like this. If you have different zones and different regions, just select the one. Okay, and just click on create. Okay, and just wait until you see a open Jupyter lab prompt here. Will take 2 to 3 minutes. Just wait. Okay, yes, we have created the instance. Just click on this Open Jupyter Lab. Okay, from now onwards, we'll be working in this Jupyter Lab. Like we'll be using Python code to run the embeddings on the data sets. So here, first of all, we need to clone the GitHub repository of the Gemini. So for that, just click on this terminal. And here, just run this command. Okay. Okay, you can see this is the folder for this lab. All the modules, like all the files in that module, will be downloaded and they will be cloned here. Okay, it has done. Open this generative AI, and in this, go to embeddings. Like we'll be working on its embeddings, and here, open this intro text embedding vector search IP and Wi-Fi. Just select like Python 3. Don't change this. Then click on select. Okay, this is the introduction about the lab, what we are doing, like understanding what is embeddings and how the text vertex happens. You can just go through this, as this lab requires like 40 to 50 minutes of time consumption for creating and deploying the text embeddings. So you can go through this once running those commands. Okay, this. Go to setup, like scroll down until you find setup. Okay, from this, the actual coding part will be take place, and the above will be the explanations of embeddings. Like you will find those in these videos also. If you have completed these videos, you don't need to just go through this information, or you can, if you're interested, you can go through this information. And for the setup, just update the modules. Okay, the modules are updated. For the updated modules to be reflected in this module, just run this command so that we can restart the kernel. Okay, here we'll be uploading our project ID to this project variables and location. This is using US Central 1. And for the project ID, we will be getting this from the command gcloud config get project. We will automatically get our project. If it is not given, then we need to give that manually on this one. If it is printed like place at the project, we need to give manually. It is not printed. Can we don't need to give this. So just run this command. Okay, and we need to authorize our project ID so that we can access those APIs. So we have authorized this, and we need to download the Google APIs. Okay. And then from here onwards, we will be starting working with Vertex AI embeddings. So here we are using a data set that is from using the Stack Overflow public data set. It contains actually 23 million rows, but we'll be using 1000 for the kind time consumptions. Okay. It will take actually to use 23 billion, like 24 to 25 hours. For the 1000 records, it will be taking like 20 to 30 minutes to complete those like queries on the data set. So we'll be taking only like 1000. Okay. We'll be setting those limit here, and we'll be printing only just head of the data set, like what is in the data set. Let's see. Okay, this is the queries data set. Like it contains ID and the query, like some question that is given to the Google Gemini. And we in this lab, we will be like recommending, like we'll be showing like what are the related questions or queries to the given question, like so that the Gemini will understand the questions easily by observing those given questions that are related to the user response. Yeah, in this command so that we can initialize our project ID to Vertex AI. Right, that's done. And now just we'll be preparing this model, like text embedded model from pre-trained model. This is the model we are using, text embedded GCKO at the rate 001. This is a pre-model. Like it is already in the Google. We are just uploading, like using this model, like in the machine learning models. Okay. And now for this, we are using the batch file, like okay, batch file like some for the 60 seconds. What are the API like requests per minute? We are using only five, so that as you can see, we are using only five text for once in a call. So that we'll be like will there will be a cost if you use more than like uh, 60 60 queries like that. So for the time, like we don't have any full access to the Google Cloud. If you have like you have taken the full like what is that? You have taken a full course, like you have taken the resources like you want from the Google Cloud, you have purchased those resources, then you can use like batch size as 20, 30, like as you wish. But for that, it will cost us. So for this lab, we'll be using only five text messages. Okay, now we are wrapping those text like the queries to a wrapper class, like from the title, like from the question query, we'll be like embedding the related queries at the same. For that, we are using this inner product. Okay, and we are assigning that to a column called embedding. For this embedding, we'll be getting those embedding wrapping. Like for this query, what are the related queries? Those will be in the form of 0 to 1s. Like it will be in the range of 0 to 1 only. Like how it is related, like how much the query is related to the given query. Okay, for every query, we'll be assigning a code. Okay, this way it will take some time. Yes, you can see the embeddings are added. So for each, like for the zeroth index for this title, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for all the queries, like 1,000 queries, these are the embeddings, like for each question. And that will be done like in the inner product manner. Here we'll be using inner product. Okay. Okay. From this command, you can see we have randomly taken some key and we are producing the five like similarities for that. These are the five values for a random integer, like for the random key that will be used here, like for taking the ID. For a random ID, we have given like five similarities here. We have printed, and now on this command, okay. For the question, like for the random, like for the question, we have taken random index for that given question. That is, can I guess and run for this question? These are the similarities. Like top five set 10 like, will be here 20 maybe like 20. Yeah, we have printed 20 similarities, and these are the similarity values. Okay, and this question is similar. Like it is the same question. It is fully related, and this is like 72% related for the question. Okay. You can go through this information if you need. Okay, now we'll be saving those embeddings in the form of JSON so that we can upload those into our G Cloud. Okay, like the ID and the embeddings. Like for one embedding, we'll be seeing like 1,000 values like this. For the each and every ID, we have created a JSON object format. And now here we are creating a bucket so that we can store that in your Google Cloud. And for the cloud, for the bucket URL, we are using our project IDs. And okay, we have created the bucket. And now we need to create an index so that we can like work with our bucket values and we can upload those like JSON files in that. So for a bucket, we need to create an index so that to access those values from the bucket. Now we are creating a bucket like index values for this bucket. For that, we are using giving our project IDs and location. Okay, this is my index. Like this is the created index name index. Okay, you can see the creation of index like in the vector search. Just go to this workbench here, scroll down, you will see vector search. Click on this. Okay, you can see the index is being created. Okay, you can see the status here. Also, you can wait until this box is completed. Okay, this will take 3 to 4 minutes. Just wait until it is complete. Yes, the index has been created successfully. Like we have taken only like 1,000 records in the data set. So it has completed within 2 minutes. But your data set is very large. It will take hours to complete. Okay. And now we'll be creating an endpoint, index endpoint to access those index. Like for accessing the bucket, we need to create an index. And for indexes, we need to create index endpoints. Okay. So that we can deploy those indexes. Okay. This is the index we have created, index endpoint, my index endpoint. Now we are creating a deployment index ID. Yes, now we are deploying our data set. Like in the JSON format, we have stored the data set. In the data set, we will be uploading those into our Google Cloud bucket. Yeah, as you can see, it will take nearly 25 minutes to complete. It will automatically build the backend for our like for our data set. So you don't need to do anything. Just you need to wait for 25 minutes. It will automatically deploy. Okay, it will be deployed. Like you can see for the first development only, it will take uh, like 25 minutes. After that, it will be done in seconds. Yeah, as we are doing this lab, like after completing this lab, we will end the lab, right? So that we need to do for the again. So it will take 25 minutes. If you do again, like if you have closed this Google account and if you once again start this lab, you need to wait for 25 minutes to complete this lab. Okay, as you are in this Google environment for this Google account, after first deployment, you can deploy any data set within seconds. For the first time, you have to wait for 25 minutes. So just wait here. So actually, we have completed this step set. We have completed task one and also completed this task two. Okay, now we are on this task three. Like we have already created the index, but we are now doing this deployment part. So we cannot check our progress now. Okay, just wait until it has deployed. And we can also see the status like in the vector search. Go to this index endpoints. Okay, our index is ready, but it is being deployed. Okay, we don't have created any deployed index. It is being deployed now. Okay, you can see the status here, or you can just come here and wait until this block is executed. So guys, the index has been uploaded successfully. Okay, I just like we'll run a query like for this the query here like how to read the JSON Python. Okay, JSON with Python. Okay, for this query, let's see what are the similarity questions given by the model. Okay, and now just run this query so that see what are the similarities for this query. You can see for the question how to read JSON with Python. These are the similar questions. Like we have removed the first one, so it is like we have given like 0. Like first index we have removed, so that it will be like same question. So we remove that index. These are the remaining values. We can see based on these values, these are the related. Like this is 78% related to the question. Okay, that's it, guys. We have completed. And for this cleanup, it is just if you want, you can do this if you want. Yes, we will be deleting those bucket and also the indexes we have created. So just run this cell and click enter. See, and now like the index, endpoint, and the index and cloud storage bucket, those three will be deleted from our cloud storage for this project. Okay, that's it, guys. We have run all those commands. Just go to this lab and check our progress. Okay, just wait. We'll take time to reflect here. Okay, guys, actually we have deleted those indexes right before checking our progress, so it is displaying like that. So like from the create index, just run these commands once again. Like from this bucket, create a bucket ID. Go through these all commands. So here the index is being created, and yeah, the index endpoint. Yeah, okay, we have to run from the starting. Restart this kernel. Yes, that's right. Will be completed in like 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, guys, yeah, the deploying will take like again 25 minutes as we have deleted all those like buckets and indexes, right? So yeah, don't worry, guys. If you have run these commands, like we have successfully run these commands, there is no errors. After that, don't try to like run this command. Just it will destroy like every work, like all the work we have completed now. So okay, that's it, guys. Just run this command, and then just we'll be giving a query. Like we'll be checking our model, like what is the responses given for this question, and then after completing this, like run this query, the last one test query, and then check your progress. After that, if you want, you can just use this cleanup step, or else you can skip this one. Okay. Here we have to wait for again 25 minutes. So okay, yes, like you can do this, right? We have tested all the like run all queries. So after that, you can just check your progress after creating this index and after running this query. That's it. You can complete the lab. Okay. Will take again 25 minutes, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, guys. You can just run those commands. If you have any queries, you can just ask now.